ecstasy it seems that I could sleep forever.
He thinks he's Kenny Beans, bro.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with eyes. They all haunt my dreams. The green twins with eyes.
Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better.
I won't follow you down today.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's St. Louis taking on Chicago. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, ready to get underway. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Brian Roberts. And that's through there for a strike. And we're underway. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. To the right side, Roberts. To first, and a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
And ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of his zone.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Denver, and on the hill in this one, Dustin May.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys to be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
The 1-1. Soto hauls it in for the out. And a quick out, number one. Now here is Carlos Beltran. First pitch misses. One out, bases empty. And that clips the inside corner.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Man at first, here's Jose Ramirez. In there for a strike at 100 miles an hour. It's 0-1. Runner takes off, pitch misses. Throw, save! Piazza too late with that one. Beltran, the runner at second with 1 away. Swung out, belted. Deep! That one went back there, and that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Here is Bryce Harper. In there, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
And now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed.
Nope,
man, he wanted that call.
2-2 the count.
In the air, right field. And there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Gil Hodges in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And makes the play, and that's out number. Back here at Coors Field, top of the second. Here's Harper now.
Bryce Harper.
Skeens back to work. And a foul ball. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He brought it back.
The first baseman,
Alec Burleson will hit next. Rips one to right. And foul ball. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And the sweeper misses.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back. And it hits the fence. Round second, digging for third. The relay throw. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches. Made him really work out there on the mound. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
No ball, 2 strikes.
This to third. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Juan Soto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Outside low. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Wood sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
C.J. Abrams stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone way up into the upper deck. Into the second deck it goes. It's 3-2. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. Inside corner for a strike. 2 gone, bases empty, but 3 runs across here at the top of the second. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch it. And we're back. And now the DH, Juan Soto. Bouncer to second. Roberts throws to first. They get the out on Soto. So digging in, Ted Simmons. That's in there. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Missed with a changeup. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. One down, base is empty. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. On the ground, right side. The tag, and he's out.
You're out.
Now the left fielder, James Wood. Foul ball. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. On to the 3rd inning. At the plate, Brian Roberts. Out towards left center. Beltran on the move. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 away. And now the right fielder, Evan Carter. He's 0 for 1. And that one is inside ball 1. Carter, 22 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick in 2020. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past. He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, makes the grab, 2 down. Joe Adell, the next to hit, 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss, that one at 1-0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-2. Bryce Harper to the plate. Out to center. Beltran in position. Brings it in. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swung on, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Back to the top of the lineup, Brian Roberts digs in now, right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
That's off the inside corner, and the count 2-1. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And this place is rocking. And it ties it up. It's 4-4. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one way back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. That clips the corner. And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 4.
Inside, ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Harper in the box now as he leaves that one up high. That misses the zone. And now out 2-0.
Now pitching.
Ramirez on at first. Nobody out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Soto hauls it in, and there's one away. And the batter now, Gil Hodges. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one missed. Man at first, one away. Outside low. And that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Around second is Ramirez. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Way out front for strike 2. Coulomb.
0-2.
He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But he's back in time.
He's safe.
Man at second. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. Runner from second crosses the plate, and it's 6-4.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Grounder might be 2. Roberts has it for 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Back here in Denver, and here is Alec Burleson. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Wood under it. Makes the catch for the out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Singled and scored his first time. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Makes the catch, 2 away now. Here's Juan Soto. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Betty really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one misses in the dirt. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the left fielder, James Wood. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3 on the foul tip. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay.
Wastes no time there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Just missed.
That's inside. Ball, that's in.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Way back there. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from 3rd. In to score is the runner from 3rd, and they lead by 3. So 2 down now, and here is Carlos Beltran.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add to their lead. It's 9-4.
Now pitching. Lucas.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball, that's inside.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable.
Ball, that's outside.
And that location will definitely do it.
That one misses. Now 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strike. New inning getting started. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Skeens back to work. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. And they slice into the lead. It's 9-6. Roberts in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, these guys doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's inside.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Strikes him out with 101. And now Evan Carter, 0 for 2 in this one. Ripped on a line. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it.
Oh, now this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and he's there with a double.
He made it.
1 out, runner at second. And the batter now, Bryce Harper.
Now pitching.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Danny Coulomb.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And there's a ball. To the right side, and he handles it himself for the out. So up next, Alec Burleson, 1 for 2. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
And 1 and 2. 2 outs and a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Down. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Harper. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
That one at triple digits. That one pushed to the left and foul. 1 up, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Hodges up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Ripped to right. Can't get there. Base hit. Juan Soto now. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ted Simmons. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one's in there. And it's 0-2. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Hard hit, right side. Slinging it to first in time. 2 down, bases empty. James Wood getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning. Top 6. Leading off, Nolan Arenado. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and it beats him. What a play. And now it's Juan Soto. Hit on the ground to the right side. Slings to first. They get the out on Soto. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses. And that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. A solo shot. His 2nd home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 11-8. Next to hit, Mike Piazza. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. ground ball left side. Whips it to first. And the inning is over. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Witt in his 4th year, 24 years old.
Ball one.
A former first-round pick
One
back
ball,
in
one strike.
2019. Out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today. So the lineup flips over, and now Ryan Roberts. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-1 is fouled off. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Carlos Beltran. There's a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
On the money, nice play. Still 2 down now, and here is Jose Ramirez. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Bryce Harper. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Soto really on his horse for it. Corrals it. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Ryan Roberts. And first offering is fouled off. Coulomb, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering. And when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. This one in the air. Ramirez makes the play, and there's one down.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
On the ground, right side. 2 up, 2 down. Yeah, they talk about cutters as being lane changers because it's more of that side-to-side movement and very little of the downward tilt. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper. Up the middle. Nice grab. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Back-to-back singles. Now let's see if they can string something together. Make it a little more interesting.
Burleson in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. The other way. Base hit. Adele around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 13-9. The tag. See. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jesse Chavez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Yeah, that's outside. Now 2-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 7th. Stepping in, Gil Hodges. First
Ball
pitch,
one, no
not
strike.
close. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swung out, belted. Deep. That one went back there. And that one's going to land not so much here, but here. An absolute smash to left. It's 14-9. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Pretty good spot. Hard and inside, but that's a perfect example.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And that's going to bang against the wall. Soto scores. And it's now a 6-run lead.
That's now 3 hits in a row for
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un póster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entre el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un Cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre promete, me afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes. Facturando emerald verde.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Chicago taking on Chicago. First pitch coming your way next. Now it's the second baseman, Brian Roberts.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
And that misses. And we are underway. And that one fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. One away. So up next, Carlos Beltran.
The center fielder, Carlos Beltran.
First offering and it just misses. And
that's
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one in triple digits.
Ball.
1 out, bases empty. Fouled off left side. Draws the walk there.
That's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle. Nice stop. The feed for 1.
Got him.
To
That's
first, not in time. Great effort there. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And he grounds one to the right side. Moncada on to first. That's the third out. Back here with my pal Siggy. And on the hill today, John Donaldson. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Batting second.
So digging in, Evan Carter. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Swings through that.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front
ball,
side
1 strike.
against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's just
ball 2.
misses. And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air to left down the line. Wood flying after this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. 1 down, base is empty. There's a high chopper. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there. Now the third baseman, Scott Rowland. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Carter stands at first with 1 out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
The count is full.
In the dirt, but kept close. Man at first, 1 away. Fly ball down the line. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to...
Roberts makes the grab for the second out. Gil
Batting
Hodges
fourth,
will hit
the
next.
first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Started after it. Appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. Third. Here's a 1-1. That's to third. They get the force. That ends the frame. Second inning
Leading
set
off
to go.
for Chicago,
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Gil
Donaldson back to work. Ball one there. Donaldson, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a slurve, a forkball, and he works in a sinker. On the inside corner for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one inside, and the count is filled up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has
Marte slings to second to Hodges, and they turn 2. Ted Simmons, the next to hit. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it. Bottom of the second. Here comes Yoan Moncada.
The second baseman.
This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Out to short, Witt. And quickly one away in the second. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Singy. Down the line. And that will drop foul. Second inning here, no score. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back. Up against the wall and brings it in. Here's Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Digging in, Mike Cameron. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
It's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Ketel.
Here's Ketel Marte. Yeah, that's fouled off. Rutschman, the lead runner at second. Cameron at first, 2 out of the inning. Fought off foul. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. They get the out on Martin. Top half of the third inning, and now it's going to be James Wood. Foul ball there. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Well, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there. Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
To short, could be 2. There's 1. Out. Throw to first, but he beat it. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Carlos Beltran. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Just missing there, and the count's full. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Here's Jose Ramirez. Outfield play very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. On its way to the corner, and that's a foul ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Here's the 0-2. And that one missing low. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Right side. Cameron has a beat on it. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Joe Adell. That one ripped. Back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now Evan Carter. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. And that one is going to go. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0. So up next, Scott Rowland. On the ground to third. Ramirez sends it to first. And 2 away now. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He's 0 for 1.
Hodges.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball
that's
1.
off the plate.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Jump throw across his body. They get the out, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here comes Bryce Harper. Ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
The first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. He reached out a walk his first time. And that misses. Ball 1. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Adios, pelota. He'll touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1. Soto
Off the plate,
in the
ball
box
1.
with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Inside. 2-0. Donaldson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
In the air out to center. It gets down, a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline pay paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Cameron makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Now the left fielder, James Wood, walked his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one drifts inside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. Ready to go,
Leading
bottom
off for the
4.
Guardians,
And now
the
Yohan
second baseman,
Moncada.
Yohan Moncada.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Donaldson delivers. And there's a foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Harper makes the grab. 1 down. Next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Flying to center his first time.
Soto.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
Misses inside. And 1-1. And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right side, hard hit. Over to first. They get the out on Soto. Now a chance for Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. Donaldson back to work. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Well, these guys just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Liner caught at second. So the bat. Order turns over. Brian Roberts now at the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him. And a couple of quick outs. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Beltran, 29 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And the sweeper is off the plate. Just missed.
That's inside.
Up and in, ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Ramirez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one inside, and it's 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Tosses to first, and Ramirez is set down. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Cameron.
Mike Cameron.
fouled off down the right side.
You know, this group of hitters, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The center fielder, number 7.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now here is Joe Adell. And that is out of play.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Next offering is outside. And a swing and a miss.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Dive, and he's got it. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
The left fielder, number 32.
Now the number 2 hitter, Evan Carter. He's already homered in this game. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Adell off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air out towards right center. And he makes the catch. And that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the top of the 6th. Bryce Harper to the plate. And the pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Just off the inside edge. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one the other way, and that gets down into the gap. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
The designated
and now here is Juan Soto. And fouled off. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. And they take the lead. It's 4-1. Now the catcher up to hit. Ted Simmons. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame.
That's a ball.
And we're the top half of the 6th. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
The left fielder, number
James
29.
Wood getting ready to hit.
Wood.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now a screamer into the outfield. Adell makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And it gets by him. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swing and a foul straight back. Clase, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Next pitch is outside.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's...
Well, looked at the fastball for strike. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. Darren O'Day will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So,
oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. It's 4-2. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Gil Hodges. Tap foul at the plate. Ripped to short. In plenty of time to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Here is Moncada.
Second baseman, Yohan Moncada.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So Adley Rutschman now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Ripped on the ground to second. That's the third out. Inning over. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the center fielder, Carlos Beltran. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. That pitch in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. That's hard hit in the line. Puts it away for the out. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A massive home run. It's 5-2. Here's Bryce Harper. Hit in the air, left field. Could be extra bases.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Harper leads off first with 1 away. Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Pulls that one foul.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Check swing, called strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ground ball to the right side. Boots it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Here's the catcher, Ted Simmons. That pitch gets the corner, and that is strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. 1 run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count. Right there.
Now
that could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Wood stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Adele pulls that one down, and that is that.
Put your hands up, hands up. You single and ain't looking for no man. Got your own, you ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up, 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Mike Cameron. That one out to right. One up, one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 2.
Shortstop, Ketel Marte.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it.
Oh, he gloves it.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wood makes the grab, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Bobby Witt Jr. There's a swing and a drive. And there's one down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Just missed. Line drive, base hit.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next offering is in for a strike. And they'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking. Jose Ramirez will hit next. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one missed.
Ball 1.
He missed the zone, but I don't think he missed his spot. That was a good pitch with 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. And a double puts runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Harper stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And there's a strike. And that one clips the corner. High in the air, out to right. Cameron brings it in, and that'll do it.
I got something on my chest that I just need to get out right now. So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit there like it's alright.
On to the bottom of the eighth. Now it's going to be Scott Rowland.
Number 17.
O'Day back to work. O'Day measures 6 feet 4 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. Base hit, and a good start to the inning. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Just off the inside edge.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hodges pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now
here is Yohan Moncada. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that can steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Hammered down the right side, but foul.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. 1 for 3. So here comes the big lefty, Aroldis Chapman to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And there are 2 down. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
This one smacked out to left center and makes the grab. And that will end the inning. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Inside, just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And now the DH, Juan Soto. First offering, and it just misses. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Off the mark there. Ball 2. A dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Here's the catcher to hit, Ted Simmons. On the ground, right side. Makes the sliding stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a nice play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 9th. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Cameron. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do?
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul out of play. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. Now it's the shortstop, Ketel Marte. Swing and a pop-up. 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the center fielder, Joe Adell.
Number 7, Joe Adell.
This to third. Fair ball.
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the...
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that is the ball game.
sun setting in the background. What a way to set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud. Screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up the pieces. Stop my life when you need it. Say you blame me for everything when you leave it. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, you're staring at the end.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the vapors. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you in because papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock to probably think it we talk about we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me chill, let's get at $1 bill. Militant. Militant, back in the booth.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can slip, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. Well, I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Glimmer. She's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.